Middle of June here on our food forest homestead. We got a new problem that reared its head that didn't happen last year. We got porcupines that come in the night and dig these past 2 nights. Of course the dog isn't doing anything. Yeah, so they made much damage in the beginning. Last year, the winter, we were extremely lucky that they never visited us. Now, there are a lot more this year since reasons. Oh wow, and the porcupine came into the nursery. Destroyed all these bellyache bushes. What? Oh my word. So we've been busy with this drying cupboard thing, but really struggling with the lumber. It's even pulled to one side, but I trust it will all come together. Hey, now we're getting somewhere. Alright, that's the basic idea so far. Now these two things must go in a little bit so that the door can occupy that space. And then I wanted to add nails at the bottom here, but it's such hardwood. I'm gonna have to make another plan because we want to string some wires and on top netting. Anyways, let's get going with the rest. Although looking at the total size of this thing, I'm wondering if I should maybe have a support in the middle so that the netting is not hanging through. Yeah, even with a pilot hole, we bent the hammer. Busy getting the net up. This wood is still a mission. So the wire netting is getting up now. Boo and her scissors are very handy. The two doors are the worst of the thing. This plank isn't even straight. Okay, so I'll wait for hinges. On to the next task, making pellets. So this is the Lucerne Alpha Alpha. I think it's pretty fine enough. And then we'll mix in half a bucket of molasses. So we'll mix in the molasses and see if it makes pellets. So there's another bag. We got this one mixed. There's my own that I will process later. The oily nonsense for the final finish so it can stand. And I got some paper shims in there to just give some space for the rollers. So it pressed like 10 pellets and then it started just pulverizing it. I think it got kind of blocked. So the top layer is pulverized, it gets out easily, but the rest is, it's blocked. And the thing is, these pellets are real small. 4 millimeters, which means I think they're smaller than that actually. So there are a few sticking out there. But anyway, so I'm getting the plate, the 6 millimeter die plate, in about 2 weeks. It's finally released by customs and all that. So I'm not even gonna waste my time with cleaning this plate. I think it's just too small for the purposes we want to do. Because I mean, this stuff is pretty fine. So I hope the 6 millimeter plate will make it easier. So I finally got the other things I needed. In the end, this thing is going a bit over budget. Peshi's coffees was about 800 Namibian dollars. We're going to about 1,200 now with this thing. All the extra drill bits and stuff. But I also got drill bits to drill out the pellet machine die block. I think we would have been better off just buying this wood. I've broken quite a few screws, but yeah, we got a thing there. We got hinges on. And we got a thingy there for the lock. Now this door can't open. The doors are a bit of a mission to get closed. I need two hands, but then I can lock there. So yeah, the next thing is I'd like to get something to put over here to protect the edges. But this is a dry rack that will stand in the sun, so denim cloth will deteriorate, hose rubber tube will deteriorate. I don't know what to put over. This gap I will just close with some netting over. And yeah, so we got about 3 square meters at least, almost 4 square meters of drying space here, which is plenty even at the bottom, so that's a lot of drying space. The worst angle probably, quite skew, but it will do the job. Quickly hosing it down, then it's gonna dry out for the day. So yes, thank you very much Peshi for your coffees, and maybe a little bit of Anonymous's coffees. Thank you very much. We're gonna try a lot of things in the future with this. It's gonna be really a helpful addition to the homestead, and I trust no bugs will get in. So yeah, good stuff. Thank you. Next video we're going to take this meat and turn it into jelly bites and dry it in the rack. Stay tuned. Nature can be really amazing. This is a dry apple leaf from the bush apple leaf tree, which we don't have around. Picked it up just here. The only tree that I know of is quite far behind that Makalani in the bush, and it's about that tall. So I wonder if there's a tree somewhere there maybe that I've never seen. How did it end up here? Even though the cows are rounded up, there's still a bunch of cows that they didn't find, it seems. But anyways, let me rather say the next part of the video is maybe not for the faint of heart. There's some boom boom coming up. Ja, wacht. So apparently they taste very nice, but me and Boo, I don't think we're quite brave enough. So I know somebody that says they taste very nice, and hopefully I can exchange this one for a chicken. How cool would that be? I thought I damaged our braai here, but luckily not. So all in all, not too bad. I recuperated my costs at least. A bullet is about $2 US, so I got a chicken for the 2 shots. And yeah, it was difficult getting the shot because you know, it's difficult with one hand making the light, trying to take the footage and aim. So usually I'm a better shot at that. That's what the porcupine does. That's why they got to go. Look how nicely this oregano is getting along for a ground cover. We've got all types of colors of little birds here at the pond. And the dog there in the background has been barking for maybe 3 weeks now. So this is his daily activity, barking here at the stump. I doubt there's even anything in there. I've tried to light with my flash in there and record and see, but I can't see anything. He's gotten a lot of bark off even in the process. But yeah, from dogs chasing things. Nearby a dog is dead this morning. Got bitten by a snake. Quite a shame. Just got to the homestead. It seems Anubis did his job. There's a dead snake laying in the driveway. Moi Nubi! Saka saka! The rarest sight ever. A white kudu. I got goosebumps. Can't believe I got that shot. So yes, I've been waiting about 4 years to get a shot of the white kudu. But that is the calf. So technically we got 2 white kudus around. The hopes are few that I will get another shot of them, but we'll keep our eyes peeled. Ah yes, and it is extremely rare to see it. Even if you see it in a video, that is rare to see it. So rare it is. Cheers. See you in the next one.